Mail it from Miami.
What is it?
You don't want to know what it is.
This came in the mail. Doesn't have any name on the envelope. It's a tape. Should I think I'm gonna throw it away? Here's something. What is it? King, you are a fraud. Go on. There's only one thing left for you to do. You know what it is. You are done. There's but one way out for you. You better take it before your filthy, fraudulent self is bared to the nation. Should I play it? No. Where's Martin? I think he's at the office. Ask him to come in, please.
Are you listening to me now? I know you've planted microphones. I've found them before. Are you waiting to see what I'm going to do? Or are you waiting to see if I'm going to cry?
Have you played it? Then play it.
I don't want to listen to it.
Corey, shall I tell you the truth about the rumors?
No. You don't have to tell me anything. Just put your arms around me.
I know is that you're the most wonderful man I've ever known in my life. And that you've been a wonderful husband and father to the kids.
You suffer so much. I'm never at home. Even the kids have had to live under such danger.
Martin, do you think I would have traded my life for anything? I can't tell you what it's been like living all this time with you. Even the hard times, even the worst of them. You've taught me what being alive is. It isn't being afraid to love somebody. Oh, Martin, we'll be all right, won't we?
Yes.
Son, what's the matter? Can I do something for you? I'll get someone else to preach a sermon for today.
No. No, dear. I'll be all right.
You know, every now and then, I think about my own death. I don't think about it in a morbid sense. But like anybody, every now and then I ask myself what it is I would want said. And if any of you are around when I have to meet that day, tell them I don't want a long funeral. Tell him not to talk too long. Tell him not to mention that I have a Nobel Peace Prize. That isn't important. Tell him not to mention where I went to school. But I'd like for somebody to mention on that day that Martin Luther King Jr. tried to give his life serving others. I'd like for somebody to say that day that Martin Luther King Jr. tried to love somebody. I want you to be able to say that day that I was right on the war question. I want you to be able to say that I did try to feed the hungry. I want you to be able to say that day that I did try in my life to clothe the naked. That I did try in my life to visit those that were in prison. Yes, if you want to call me a drum major, call me a drum major for justice. Call me a drum major for peace, and all the other shallow things will not matter. I won't have any money to leave behind. I won't have any of the fine and luxurious things of life to leave behind, but I just want to leave a committed life behind. Oh, I can help somebody as I pass along. If I can cheer somebody with a word or a song, if I can show somebody that is traveling wrong, within my living will not be in vain.
Mrs. King is here.
I'm busy right now.
Sure you don't have a moment to see me, Damon?
It's all right. Please. Sit down.
I have your article on Martin.
I didn't want to write that. I had to.
You had to? You had to say that Martin's ego was completely out of bound? And that he could never again be trusted to lead the black movement?
Yes. And I believe that. I have a great affection for Martin. As much affection as any man I've ever met. But he's done the movement a great harm. A harm it may never recover from.
Why?
He's alienated Johnson. He's cut off funds for our people. He's put a slur on black patriotism.
You don't believe that?
Yes, I do believe that. Coretta, if black people are to be enfranchised, they must participate in our nation's crises just like any other American. This is a necessary war for black people as well as for white people.
You don't believe that for one moment. Damon, you are one of the brightest men I have ever known. And you know that this is the most unjust and brutal war in our history. Shall I tell you what it is, Damon? You're 50 and you're frightened. What did they give you, Damon? A place in the administration? Did they give you a grant? Black boys are killing and being killed for nothing at all. And no one is speaking out, Damon, no one. People we've always read about, people we've admired. Not one black leader, not Roy Wilkins, not Senator Brooks, not Ralph Bunch, not Carl Rowan, no one. One day we're going to look back and we'll see that the worst crime against black people is this Vietnam War. By that time, no one will remember, will they? But you remember, Damon. You will.